Hi everybody, welcome to episode 11 of Cautiously Poptimistic, a pop culture news comedy show. I'm your host, Dave. The chemo's going great, Columbo. Today we have a packed show with stories about the art of the squeal, no children left behind, the foul line, and something about Mexicans being worth our respect or whatever. Let's get to the news! Daniel Craig, our Hollywood leading man, most easily mistaken for a burlap sack of unpeeled potatoes, has publicly stated that he might return to the role of James Bond after previously claiming that he was done with the franchise. I guess for him, never say never again. He has all the money in the world, but I guess the world is not enough. Hey, the thunderballs on this guy! God, I can't stop now. Fans of the new Bond are screaming, live and let why. More like Quantum of sold out. Hold on, I got more. Moonfaker? I guess you could call him Dr. No. Well, maybe. Renewed license to kill from Russia with trepidation. Oh god, I can't stop. Diamonds and lucrative contracts are forever. Man with the golden paycheck. Goldlinger? Someone stop me. Seriously? Wait, okay. There's a new scented candle on the market that produces smells reminiscent of the plastic and packaging when unboxing a new Mac. In addition to the smell of an expensive Apple product, buying the candle also provides that familiar guilty feeling of having to convince yourself this was a necessary purchase. In a related story, the devil has released a statement thanking us for getting a head start on what was going to be one of the signs of the apocalypse. I don't know where you hide. A video has gone viral of a chemistry student making a long-distance shot, thereby giving everyone in his class 100% on their next quiz as pandemonium erupts. It's a cool video, but in 10 years no one is going to want to fly in a plane built by the guy who only got his engineering degree because of the golden arm of one of his fellow students. Also, I'm a little dubious of the professor who seems to show fewer signs of a chemistry teacher than he does for a gambling addict. Dude, eat this entire packet of mayonnaise, you don't have to write that essay on kinetic energy. You guys ready for some beer pong on the periodic table? Hey, I'll tell you what a covalent bond is if you take your top off. Nah. Also, if you really want to prepare these kids for life outside of college, promise them all A's if a student makes a shot, then when he does, fail everyone because life isn't fair. Okay, fine, okay. Scientists now have claimed that dolphins communicate just like humans, which, if you have communicated with humans, is actually a pretty big insult to dolphins. Researchers made the discovery when they noticed two dolphins really only waiting for their chance to speak and frequently misusing the aquatic equivalent of the word literally. It actually may be more beneficial if humans started talking more like dolphins, as a series of clicks and clacks might actually improve our political discourse, and some of that echolocation would come in handy for some of New York's more oblivious cab drivers, especially at the Grand Army Plaza roundabout in Brooklyn. No, stay on Flatbush. No, flat. Fine. In all seriousness, it is a major breakthrough to learn that dolphins have coherent speech. Now if they could only play coherent football. While accepting the National Medal of the Arts Award at the White House, Mel Brooks pretended to pull down the president's pants, and the two had a good laugh. However, this story could just have easily have been, while accepting the National Medal of the Arts Award at the White House, Mel Brooks pretended to pull down the president's pants and was shot 18 times by the Secret Service. Yeah, Mel, that's a really ballsy way to find out that everyone on the president's detail knows who you are. You know, they do still give loaded guns to people who haven't seen Blazing Saddles, right? Quoting, badges? We don't need no stinking badges, is not a prerequisite to get a badge. Let this be a lesson to all of our aging national treasures. Don't go around assuming everyone knows your body of work. For instance, Annie Leibovitz, don't go to a police station bragging about how many celebrities you can't wait to shoot. And Stan Lee, if you ever go to an airport, don't tell everyone about all the explosions you've been responsible for over the years. And finally, Eva Longoria has come out against Mike Pence for his comments during the vice presidential debate when he referred to that Mexican thing. Longoria made the statement, "We are not a thing, we are proud American citizens," which is a nice sentiment, but after that leaked tape of Donald Trump's comments about women, this seems to be missing the larger opportunity for criticism, worse than giving Mein Kampf a bad Amazon review because of an off-putting cover. I get it, most Republicans have rhetoric that's out of touch, but their candidate for president is being way more insulting with all the ways he'd like to be in touch. Trump, meanwhile, has said that his comments, which include bragging about kissing women without waiting and grabbing them, by that word that we've heard said by more people on television in the last week than in the last decade, was nothing but locker room banter, which, to be fair, is true and easily proven by this recording of Patriots head coach Bill Belichick's pep talk to his players right before their game last week against the Browns.
Well, you gotta get in there and penetrate that defense like a penetrates a Look at this football. It's about half the size of my half the size. Now, the thing is gonna go anywhere I tell it to. You just gotta do that on the field. Now like some bimbo someone might call illegal contact on you, but is that shit gonna stop you? No, you get in there and that till your nice and tight in the end zone. I've even lost the metaphor now. Am I talking about football or a piece of...
Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Please tell a friend, like, and subscribe. And until next week, let's make sure we're all staying